Hi everyone, I am back today to work on my altered composition notebook here that I'm in a swap with somebody with. Boy, that was a terrible sentence. Anyway, I did a few things and I was really unhappy with it, and in the end I ended up being I fixed it, and this is what it's looking like so far. I had to stick this here because I ended up ripping the paper underneath because I had put a few things that it was not jiving. It was just not flowing. It wasn't balanced, and so that's why that is there. But I put some of my bat people in here that I have the bat die, and these are the Tim Holtz paper dolls. And of course we did these little skelly fairies last night. I put this border on it. I put this over the spine. It's some beautiful fabric that Shawana gave me from my Reality Crafts. I will link her channel below. You can go check her out. It had 3 pretty layers on it. You can't really tell because it's black, but it had 3 layers. But the third layer kind of like popped off. I guess the way I cut it, and I was like, uh-oh. But it's still a little ruffly and stuff, so that's what I got so far, and I am going to make pockets today on the inside. I am not going to go... I don't have any more of the star paper. I do, but I only had a little bit, so I want to use this, so it's not going to be... Again, I'm trying to get you all in frame. It's a little difficult. So, you know, obviously it's not going to be from here to here like I wanted, but I'm going to just do a shorter one. And then I'm going to put some lace over here. So I'm going to kind of just work with it like this so that you can see most of it. I love this paper. It only came with 2 sheets, which I was kind of bummed about, but that's all right. We'll work with it. It's what I like to save these pretty papers for. I like to save them for projects like this. Then, of course, you don't want to put too much because you don't want to cover the paper. Like, I usually do a very big focal image, you know, on the covers of my journals and things like that. But then you would be covering up this paper, and I didn't want that. So I was having a bit of trouble trying to figure out what I was going to do, but it worked out. Let's see what I got for lace. I probably want enough to be consistent with the last page too. Oh, actually, this might look cute. Let's see. But do I have enough for the other side? Yes, I do. Well, I think this is the smart move because I know there's enough here for the other side, so they'll both match. So again, I hope I'm in frame. Let me see. I guess that's as good as you're gonna get because I'm sitting down. I can't see because the phone is way up. So I'm gonna place this down. I am so psyched, guys. I had a lawnmower in my garage that when we first moved here, we got a lawnmower and we were nuts because we have over an acre and you get out of breath because the grass is so, the yard, I have a huge yard, but it's terrible. It's all slopey and everything. So you're running out of breath going up and down the hills and all that stuff. I said, we can't do this. So next door neighbor in back of us, he's a young kid. He's like 24. I'm like, excellent. and he has a ride on. So we just hired him to do the grass for us. And I was so excited because on Facebook yesterday, An old friend of mine, well, he's an acquaintance. He was like, oh, I need a bed frame. Does anyone have a, what do you call it? He was like, does anyone have a box spring? And I was like, yes, I do. Come get it, because I got Crystal a brand new bed set, and then all of a sudden, after a while, not even a year later, she was like, oh, this mattress doesn't need the box spring. So I was like, oh, come on. So I had this beautiful box spring. It's navy blue. Like, it was all fancy because it matched the mattress with it. It was all fancy, and I was like, oh, what am I going to do now with this thing? So it's just been sitting in the garage, making me very nervous. Because as you know, I'm very neat, and everything's neat, but then you have that stick in there for, like, no reason. So my friend was like, I need a box spring. I'm like, oh, well, do you need a lawnmower too? And he was like, I'll ask my friend. My friend might need it. And he did. So he picked it up today, and I am so happy that that is out of the house now. That's the only two things in the garage that needed to go, because I cleaned the garage, like, I don't know, 2 months ago maybe. So it was all nice and neat, except for those two stupid things that were taking up all this space, right? So I am happy tonight, let me tell you. He's like, how much do you want? I'm like, nothing, just take it. Take them both. So tonight is a good night. I have to fold laundry, but tonight is a good night. Actually, I think Damien just went and picked it up. So if I'm doing this video, he'll have to fold it himself. So we'll see what happens with that. He's very good at folding towels, though. He doesn't want me to fold the towels because he gets them just right to fit in the closet, bathroom closet. Oh my God, am I in frame? Wait a minute, I didn't realize I switched sides. Oh yeah, it's not bad. Okay. All right, so let's put this side on. And then, guys, I had a friend in here. A fly. A disgusting fly. I feel bad. I feel bad for the fly. I don't mean to say it's disgusting, but it is. And he was flying all around. And then he was on my glue bottle. And he was just hanging out on the glue bottle. And I'm like, what are you doing? Get out. Then he was, they can't just stay in one spot. They have to fly everywhere. I haven't heard him. I wonder if he flew out. He's always buzzing near my ear. I'm like, jeez. Yeah, I don't hear him or see him. So hopefully he left the room. Go bother somebody else. I wonder how my birds would react to seeing that, a fly fly around them. Jack is nervous. He's a very nervous bird. He's affectionate and gives me kisses, but he's very scared. Like, if you make a sudden move, he's like stretching his neck, looking all around, like, what's she gonna do now? Like, you've been with me 2 years. If I was gonna kill you or hurt you, I think I would have done it by now. So he needs some Xanax. That's what Jack needs. But Sally, she's pretty good. She isn't nervous like him at all. Funny, their personalities, they're all different. I mean, I've had birds mostly my whole life, and they're all different. They're funny too. A lot of them are funny. All right, so we took care of this part. Now I also have to do 3 tabs. There's a minimum of 3 tabs. And so now I gotta see. What did I get? Glue on this? Yeah. Oh, how nice. I got glue on it. I don't know when. It's kind of dried now. All right, so let me try to see how I can do this. 3. I wish I knew how many pages. I think it was 70, right? I think it was 70 pages. 1, Well, you know what I'll do? I'll just eyeball it. Let's see what we'll do. Let me see. That looks good to me. Should I put one right at the front though? No, right? I don't know, should I? No, let's not put it right at the front. So let's do one, let's kind of see what we're doing here. I know, you're all saying, you idiot, do it this way. You know me, I have to make things complicated. That looks good. I'm gonna just go with this. So, let me see, what can I... These are paper clips that Bex gave me. I'll put one here. Oh boy. These are heavy duty ones. Put one here. Just for now to hold it. Alright, and I think I'm gonna put one right here. That's what I've chosen, so let me get my papers now. So how I'm going to do this is how I did the cover, and I'm going to just do the same thing on this. So I'm going to just glue some paper right to this piece of paper here. And I've seen other people do this, and they go right up to here. I'm not doing that because I don't want it to be, when you close it, I don't want it to have an issue. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to leave a space. I'm going to probably leave 1/8 of an inch of a space so that this can close. Alright. This is thick paper too. Alright, let me see. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave that much of a space. It's my bone folder. Alright, and then we'll cut the, I got to get this fabric scissor. Put it away because I might use it by mistake. I did that last night. I cut the little corner right up here. It was a little tiny corner. I used that. I was like, uh-oh. But I'm sure it's fine. So now I'm going to cut. I'm sorry if I'm not framed. But I'm trying the best I can over here. So I'm just going to cut this. I love this phone mount thing, but I wish it went up just a little bit more so that you could see. It's a little annoying. Okay. All right. I got papers all over the place over here. All right, I'm gonna cut the corners. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to go over that. It's too much. Too much corner there. I'll round that off. And so now I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Just make sure it's one page. Yeah. Okay. It is so warm today. So comfortable. It's funny though, because at work I have my heater on my legs. Does that make any sense? No matter how hot it is, the heater's on my legs, usually. Well, then I shut it off and on all day, off and on, off and on. All right. Okay. I don't know what fell, guys. Something fell. Bear with me. In reality, I really should have put this more the other way so I wouldn't waste all this. I mean, I can still use it, but just the point. Alright, I'm going to fix this up a bit. You're not even in frame for that. I'm trying, guys. It's not the easiest. Okay, I'm just gonna round that corner off. Okay, so we got that. I'm gonna go over it with some black ink on the sides. Of course, I got some right there. Well, hopefully she won't care. Got that going. Now we gotta get the tab on here. So because this is Halloween, I am gonna use, it came with this green paper I'm gonna show you. It's really shiny. Let me get my tab bunch. So I think making a tag out of this paper is going to be fun. So I'm going to show you what I do with this tab thing. All right. And that is this. Let me take this. Let me take this off. All right. Now there's a couple of ways to do this. Some people, actually, you know what? It'd be nice if let me just cut a piece that I'm going to need, and then we'll get back to this. All right. All right. I'll get this to show you. Some people just take it, right, like this, and they just punch it like that. And they make their tab, like that. Or sometimes they'll double it up, right? Well, I'm not going to do it that way. I want it on both sides of the piece of the paper. So I'm going to show you what I do, just in case you've never seen one of these, or, you know, I don't like to show things too often because I always think, well, everybody knows that, but you know what? Maybe you don't. So I'm going to show it. Okay. So I'm going to just cut a piece like this. Now what I do is I fold the piece like this. And then I take my tab punch. But this is what I do. I don't put it all the way. See the fold? See this fold? I don't put it all the way in like that, because if I do, it's going to cut it and it's going to be two separate pieces. We want the pieces together. So this is what I do. Pull it out a little bit. Just like that. All right. And you see how there's a space right here between the fold and the cutter? That's what we want. So you cut it, you know, and then this is what you're left with. You're left with a piece like that. That's not a part, it's one piece, and you just put it on, you know, put it on your page. So that's what we're going to do now. Glue that on. And let me make sure this is the right way. Okay, yeah. So I'm just going to take some glue. And I'm going to put it around here and here. Generous amount. And I'm going to just, let me see. Oh my God. Guys, I did that wrong and you didn't tell me. Hold on. Oh my God. Okay, see, and I didn't shut the thing off. We're going to just do it again. I didn't shut the camera off. You're going to see. All right, guys, I did that the opposite way, and you're probably sitting there laughing at me because it was done the opposite way. My, oh my. All right, let's try it again. I can't believe I did that. I'm like, wait a minute. That looks funny. All right. So you're not going to put it in the fold. You're going to put the fold out this way. Jeez. Okay. And then you're going to line it up like that. Unbelievable. I can't believe I did that, guys. What is going on? Wait a minute. I know I've done this. It goes like this. I know I'm not going crazy. I know I'm not. All right, we're going to do it again. Can you believe this, guys? Can you believe this? I know. Everyone's laughing. What am I not? I don't understand what I'm not getting here. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, I'm sorry. I got it now. I promise. I promise. You do exactly what I said to do, but the opposite way. So make sure that there's a space. Now this paper's too, it's getting stuck. All right. You can tell how long I've not used this. All right, so basically you're going to do what I said, but the opposite way. Oh my. Okay, here we go. Let me just get this piece. Ugh. 5 years later. Okay. So, you're going to get the fold like this. I promise this is right this time. And you're going to stick the paper in here. But you're going to make sure, yeah, here we go, idiot. You're going to make sure that you leave a little space between the fold. And there is our tab. Only took me 3 tries. My goodness. Well, you know what? It was worth the laugh, wasn't it? I know you're all laughing. As soon as I did that first one, I know you guys are saying, that's backwards. That's backwards. Hey, I laugh at myself constantly. If you can't laugh at yourself, what good is it? Okay. So, oh, God. All right, so here we go. I'm going to just hold that down. And there's our tab on both sides. I'm going to do the other 2 tabs off camera. You've already seen what I did. I don't want to bore you with that. And we'll come back tomorrow. We'll have the pockets in the front and the back done. We'll have the tabs done. And then we can start decorating on the inside. So, I hope you had a lot of laughs tonight at my expense. It's okay. I understand. Oh my. So guys, thanks for watching. Happy crafting, and I will catch you tomorrow. Bye.